Hey, you guys, it's me, Kianna, coming at you today, and I am coming at you, giving you the makeup look that I am accomplishing because Daddy and I are going to a early dinner. So you guys will actually be able to get a look of the day as well. Hopefully, I'll have time to do that. I'll make time. And this is the look that I came up with because I am wearing a long floor length yellow and green maxi dress, and I wanted to do something a little bold. Earlier, we went out and took care of some business, so I wore this one, which is a little bit lighter. It's not as bold as you can see, but this one is bolder. And I'm going to show you how I accomplished that using very little products, my 120 palette. Earlier, I did not wear any foundation, but I did wear foundation. I am wearing foundation now. I know it's not much of a difference. That's why I don't wear foundation, but it does, to me, give me a more polished look when I'm going out or something like that. So if you want to know how I actually achieved a natural looking, but yet polished foundation look with using drugstore products, and you want to know what those drugstore products is, and it didn't cost me a lot of money, yeah, you definitely want to turn into that video, and it will say foundation routine or foundation look, polished look in the description, or the video name. So right now I'm going to be using just my 120 palette, and I'm going to be using several colors from it. I'm going to be using this yellow right here. I'm going to also be using this light green. And then last but not least, I'm going to be using this dark green. And that's how I'm going to come up with this look. All right. So what you're going to need is two different brushes. Nothing really big. You're just going to need a traditional eyeshadow brush, and I am using a simple dollar elf brush. And then I use an angled brush because that's going to hit right underneath of our brow bone, which is our highlight, and that's also going to create that V, that outer V sharpness that we want. So this is the look. This is the toned down look, and I'm going to make it bolder like this by using those products. All right. It's not going to be a lot of talking because I just want to get all of the steps in there and done. I'm going into that yellow, and we're just going to put that on our eye. Now after I finish doing this, we're going to glam it up a little. And once you see it all pulled together, you guys, once you see it all pulled together, I think you're going to appreciate it a little bit more. And I'm doing this video because a lot of people always ask me how did I come up with my looks? How come I come up with looks and I only have to spend maybe $1 or whatever for the look itself? Um, so I just wanted to be able to show you what I actually do and how I actually do it. All right, so we've placed the yellow on the eye. We're going to go into that light green that I showed you guys. And what that's going to act as a basically a transitional color between the dark green and also that yellow. And what we're going to do is we're going to focus or target that right above the actual crease. And we're just going to go back and forth, back and forth. Okay, we're going to go back and forth, back and forth. And then as we work our way up just a little bit, you're going to become a little bit less heavy-handed because you want it to not be, you don't want the color all the way up to your brow bone. I think a lot of people make mistakes in doing that because it begins to look, to me, and this is just my opinion, it just begins to look clownish when you're using your color all the way up to your brow bone. You don't want that. You want the color to be either where the crease and the lid is and just a little bit above it as far as it looking blended. And then you want your highlight. And that's right where your brow bone is. Okay? So what I just did just now is I just wiped my brush off a little bit because I don't want, as I stated before, that dark color all the way up to my brow bone. So what I did was I just wiped my brush off a little, and then I go right here and go back and forth, and that just creates a faded color, and it's not as heavy as it is down here. All right, like so. All right, and what's going to give it that depth, as you can see right here, you see how it has a depth to it? Okay, well, what's going to give it that is that dark green. All right, and we're going to go ahead and go into that now using the same brush. You don't have to have all these different brushes. You really don't have to. Yeah, it's good to have, and I have a million brush sets, but you don't have to have all these different brushes. Now, what I did was I'm taking that dark green and I'm going from my outer V and I'm working my way less heavy-handedly into the crease. That's going to create that depth that's there. And you want to focus a lot of the color, or mainly all of the color, right here on your outer V. Just going back and forth. And what I do is I just simply fan it outward just a little bit. That way it's not just all in one line, all the green on just one line. I go ahead and do that one line like that, and then I just fan outwardly. And I'll show you. Now you see? All right. Going into that green again, like so. Okay. We're going to take our angled brush, and this is the brush that I use that is perfect for your brows when you're creating a sculpted brow, and it's also perfect for adding your highlight color. And last but not least, it's also perfect for creating that sharp point that you may want right here. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and add my highlight. Believe it or not, what I use for my highlight, multi-purpose, y'all know how I am. I use concealer. Like so. And what you're going to do is you're going to bring that down and just fan that down a little bit, just so it can blend. Cleaning my brush off because I don't want to add any more concealer. I just want to drag what I have already on there. I want to drag that down. Like so. And that's what I had already did over here. And now we're going to create with some of that foundation that we put on. We're going to add some of that to the angled brush, the same brush. And then we're going to clean up the outer V and create a sharp point there. Like so. And what I'm just going to do is take my foundation brush and just go over that area. That's just going to get rid of any of that green. Alright, like so. Like that. Alright. And that is our eyeshadow look. And as you can see, it matches this maxi dress perfectly. Alright. This is a long floor length maxi dress. So, what I'm going to do is just add a gloss and add some I'm going to add a gloss and add some what do they call it? Some lashes. Huh. Let me go ahead and add the lashes right now. And we also probably going to do a liner as well. Liner meaning eyeliner. Nothing special, just my lashes. I get 10 pair for $1 at eBay. You can find a seller anywhere for that. Just go into your eBay search, put in keyword eyelashes for $1 or just eyelashes in bulk, and many sellers will come up. Then after that, you can narrow your search down to free shipping eyelashes, and you'll find it. They don't hide. They've been there for a long time. But this is just a inexpensive way to always have lashes. Now with a bold eye like this, you don't want to necessarily have a bold lip. That's just my opinion. So I'm just going to do a simple like a sheer gloss or something with maybe some gold tones to it. Alright, we're going to go ahead and put our lashes on. Like so. And do you see how automatically it just glams it up a little bit? That's why I have to have lashes. I have to, because it literally will take just the simplest look to another level. A lot of times you guys be like, your makeup looks so good today. And sometimes I'll say it, but sometimes I don't. But I be thinking to myself, I don't even have any makeup on today. I have some lip gloss. And my brow is done. It's sharp as a tack. And I have some lashes on. I don't be having any makeup on. But that's because lashes take your look to another level. Now this is without any blush on, without any lipstick or anything on. This is just lashes and eyeshadow. And of course I did a foundation routine that is on the other video. But like I said, if you want to see how to actually do a foundation routine that is flawless, that doesn't look caked on and heavy, and you want to know what products to use and how to use it, make sure you go to that video because I actually showed you guys how to do it. And just because I don't wear foundation all the time, I do know how to apply it. I know how to apply it right. And if you use those products and that technique, you will as well, very easily. All right, so we're going to go ahead and do the second batch of lash. Not batch of lash, but second lash. And that's it. Very simple, you guys, but very nice. I'm just going to use a liner, just a cheap, inexpensive liner that you can get from your local hair store. And I'm going to put a little bit black liner. And that is one eye. I still cry when there's anything around my eyes, you guys. And we're going to do the next eye. This didn't cost a lot, but it does give you a polished look. It does coordinate with your clothing, which I like to do. Almost finished, you guys. And you'll be able to see the end results. And you can add your mascara if you want. Some people do their bottom lash. I do not. But you can add your mascara. Now, as I stated before, you can add a gloss. As for me, I'm going to add one with a pink tone to it. And if you want to know the color of this is uh, apricot number, I think 19. Yeah, from NYX Gloss. And this is it. So, all we have to do after this point is just simply put our hair on. And it's a matter of which hair we wear today. So, all right, you guys, I love you all so much. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for bearing with me for this long video. Just wanted to take you guys for the ride with me. At times, y'all my girls, and I just like to chill with y'all, talk while we are getting ready, and that's what we did. So, on that note, make sure you check out my foundation routine, which is inexpensive. You can get it from your local drugstore. And it's some products that are mixed together. And yeah, you can wear that look. It's lightweight and gives you a covered look, but you don't have to go to those specialty stores and spend a lot of money if you don't want to. So, on that note, hopefully you like it, and all using inexpensive products. On that note, you guys, I love you so much. Thank you for tuning in and be blessed.